Well, I remember playing with my friends, enjoying football and loving this sport. As in, I don't care, everything else was fine.
Playing on the streets.
Yeah, playing on the streets.
Yeah, they're the best days, aren't they?
Yeah, I just always have a football with me, play with the friends.
Yeah. For me, it was straight after school, or even in school actually. Yeah. 2 teams. I was meant to be doing work, and I'd be sorting the teams out on the back of the book. Straight home, 2 jumpers down a pitch, and play until my mum called me in. Actually.
Yeah, you just make anything for the goals.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you? I wouldn't say there was a specific moment, but like I just knew that I just wanted to do it forever. Like I didn't want to stop.
I think for me it was more, I'm just going to play this and see where it takes me.
Yeah.
Because I loved it, and I think more because I suppose the game wasn't as big as it is now then. For me, football is just a way of life.
Yeah.
It's just, it's everything. If it's in the house, football's on. If it's on the street, we play football.
Yeah, we're always talking about that.
Yeah, we do. It's just
afternoon, sofa, football,
don't
then
really speak about, isn't it?
Next day, training, and again football.
Yeah.
It's all about football, it's crazy, yeah, but...
Same for you, Jess?
No, I wouldn't say that I watch it as much, but I definitely, when I play football, like, I don't think about anything else, like, it's just, like, my freedom. That moment, I probably thought to myself, like, I just want to do this like they're doing it, and I just put everything into working hard and trying to get myself there.
This might sound a bit strange, I didn't really have a moment. I was more like, I am going to do this, whatever way I have to do it, do you know what I mean? Like, just play for Everton, got to play with the girl I used to grow like idolising, which that's probably a bit of a pincher moment. Farrah Williams, players like that where you're like, okay, this is possible. But after that, I didn't really think like that. I was just like, I'm gonna do this however I have to.
Yeah, that's interesting, because I think there's no like one moment because of our personalities, because you just keep going, keep pushing yourself, as in, well, I'm gonna try whatever it takes.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't like think about anything like being, I don't know, like superstar or
a pressure. Or just played because I'm just like In Liverpool, it's a city of football, so it doesn't matter. You can watch it on my own, watch it with anyone. It doesn't matter. It's just football's on the telly. Whether you go into a pub, whether you sat on the couch at home, whether you go to a friend's house, someone's always watching football. So.
Well, I remember that I fell in love with football one game that I went with my dad as well, and then every time I was watching football with him. So.
What game was it?
Well, I can't remember. I was so young, but I remember it was a Barca game against, I don't know, but yeah, I was just sat there and watching like football, like, I don't know.
That's it, absolutely.
Yes.
When I was growing up, it would be men's football. Like, I loved watching England. I absolutely loved that, like when the country comes together and you watch it. Then the Olympics was on, and I think that was a real key moment for me, Steph scoring her goals. Yeah, I think that was a massive moment where I was like, oh, like I really want to do this.
Yeah. I think to get to this stage in your career, you're always going to have to rely on people somewhere in your life. That support system's always my family. Even if it was not being able to take me to training, it was finding a way of getting me there. Because growing up, it wasn't always possible for them to take me to training all the time. I had coaches who would do us a favour, pick up, drop off, but I don't think many players or professionals or athletes in general get to this point without a support network.
Especially family, I think they're the closest people that we have.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if they're supportive, it's super important for us.
Yeah, mine for me was my dad. Like, he'd just do anything and everything to get me to training, games, friends, if he couldn't do it. But yeah, it was always him.
My mum would tell me I played good every time I played. Yeah. This is a mum thing to do, isn't it? Even if I come off thinking, wow, today I was awful.
Yeah.
But I didn't really have parents who pressured me that way, or they weren't like, you wasn't good enough today, or I think I had self-motivation anyway, so it probably wouldn't have mattered what they really said. Yeah. But in terms of more a coach, Mo Marley for me was so important in my career. She was a coach at Everton, and she just used to just tell you as it is, basically. She grew up in the same city as me, so she knew what it's like to be from where we're from. And yeah, I don't think there's any, again, like specific conversations. It was more, you know, if you want to do this as a profession, this is how it has to go.
My mum would just tell me I was brilliant, and my dad, all he wanted was 100% effort, and as long as I gave that, he was always happy for me. So
Yeah, I'd say quite the same, because I was more like pushing myself than my parents because of how we are. No, but yeah, I had a coach when I was playing with the boys. I mean, he treated me like a player, you know, no boy or girl. So that made the difference for me, because I was just playing football and I had to do basically the same, like same effort, same exercise, everything, and that was, I don't know, that makes the difference for me.
Goes a long way, stuff like that, I think. Yeah. The only person in the back of me harder than me is me.
yeah.
Is myself. When you play football, you're not stupid, you know, when you've played well. And also there's times when you play well and you don't win, it still doesn't feel good. It's about winning and being successful. Obviously we all have individual goals and things we want to achieve, but I think we're all wise enough and old enough to know that we can push ourselves, and we have each other to push each other as well, I suppose, in a team environment. I think to win, that's really important. Yeah, I'm obviously both very different emotionally. I guess that Euro speaks for itself and what we achieve, so we could call it a rivalry, but I admire Spain and I admire the way they play. I actually love that style of play anyway. And then obviously the World Cup, for me, bittersweet, because you get to a World Cup final and it's obviously a dream. I actually don't think I've actually ever spoken about this game before, to be fair. I don't even think that's the only game I've never actually watched back. Just find it still a little bit too difficult, to be honest. From you, yeah, because you love to watch games. I just can't do it. I also accept that we didn't deserve to win, if that makes sense. So I don't know whether that's why I haven't watched it back, because you know what it's like. Both of us, to get to a final, you've got to have some luck along the way. Everything. But that game was just a better team. Spain were the better team, and that. I think I'm okay with that. Even though losing a World Cup final, I'll never be okay with the fact that we lost, and I didn't think we probably deserved to win. I can sleep at night a bit easier. Well, when we are like playing against you is one of the best games that you can play, of course. And before I played here in England, I had a lot of respect like for you, because of your quality, your way to play as well, like everything. But now even more, because I know you, and I train every day with you, so now I have even more respect, because I think you're amazing players, like your whole team, your whole national team, and yeah, I think it's good games to play. Rivalry. Yeah. Yes, I agree.
You always want to beat the team in front of you, and with Spain being such a great team, to be able to play in them games is what you always dream of.
You scored against Spain, no?
Yeah.
And against Spain?
Yeah,
you did.
I mean, scoring my first goal at Wembley and against Spain, it was a brilliant moment.
No, I wouldn't say it's that intense for us not to have a joke about it, like, or like when Jess scored, them two, and these two best friends, they joke about it all the time. But I think if anything, when we speak more on a football level of she played really well, or you played really well in that game, or maybe I'll text lines, I'll watch your game last night, you played really along them lines. I don't think it's ever, it doesn't go over the top. No, we're just pretty honest with each other, aren't we? Really, in a good way, I think.
Yeah, it's just banter, in it. Like, we can banter back and forwards, but it'll probably be about moments like in the game that we both speak about, or
it's more like that,
like your goal.
I haven't had the last of that. I mean, I love it. I would watch Spain games when we're not playing them, because I enjoy watching Spain play football. So, and obviously, I know this sounds like I'm just saying it, but I would watch Spain to watch you, your friend and your teammate, and I think I love watching you play. Same when I've been injured, I love watching England play, to watch teammates and people I'm closer to. It's just something we do, isn't it? It's not. I think people think we're a bit more intense than actually what we are.
No, like I would watch and hope that you did well in a game if you weren't playing us, but obviously when it comes down to it, when we play against each other, you're always going to want to win. Like,
of course.
And then after you have a little laugh, a joke, this moment, that moment, like.
Actually, I'm always checking when you're playing, like, Alex played, Jess played, like, she scored, like, you know, normal things.
Because it's beyond the team you're playing for, isn't it? Yeah, it's personal.